We can fight them though. We can fight them. Don't cancel. Oh shit! Cancel that. Cancel that. Wait, no. We don't back. Bait them in. Bait them into us. What the fuck's happening? Can we kill the Pudge?
What's my son? Just bad, dude. We got SMP again.
They have a word on us.
I bring in the gem.
I don't know where. It's on the terribly the gem. They have a word on us. I don't know where, but somewhere. Oh, okay.
Just shield us, guy. Shield us.
We're getting fucking raped right now. We're spread out, running underwards. We wasted some time.
What's my wrong?
Who has our gem now? Oh, you do. Can I see top? Oh, they're gonna push? Can we swap the Monkey King or Tinker into our base? I waste my ultimate. Wait for swap, Don't get hooked, don't get hooked.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Can we go smoke? Go smoke S4. Go smoke. You see a Monkey King? I want them. We don't need Terrorwood.
I'm so far.
We need a ward for vision. Warder.
Your top tower is under attack.
Oh no, there's smoke too. We'll gain a DD. Roshan's up. I can't believe they actually ran away. Oh, he ulted it. He can't blink.
I got stumpy already soon.
I don't think there's many mines there. Oh, I gotta get your go for us.
structures are fortified.
You were only champion of your arena because you
Can you help him? So, him?
He's on buff.
Do we buy back and run into them? SMP 50 seconds. Yeah, it's on 2 seconds. I got rooted.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yo, do you think I can add you, Envy? No, it's kind of my dream.
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
Oh shit, this is game over? We gonna lose, guys? What's happening? I don't have BKBs anymore.
Yeah, even Peter mentioned in his interview that he believes this roster is capable to win the next TI in the case if you figure out how to beat OG.
Yeah.
So, what can you say about that? Do you see some weaknesses as a former player?
I think we learn more and more every time we play them, and I think when we lose to them, we learn more than they learn from us when they win. So in that case, it's good for us. But I mean, they're a good team. I can often when we play against them, I know what their idea is and what they're gonna do. And
You know some kind of internal kitchen?
I know. I just know like how they want to move on the map, and I have an idea about how to respond to it. But sometimes it's hard for me to like give it to my team, and that's just something we have to look at specifically when we want to play against OG. So we'll see how it goes next time. I don't know. There's a long time until TI, so hopefully we'll learn until that point at least.
Yep, and comparing these two teams, the previous one and the current one, OG and EG, I mean management structure, organizational stuff. Well, you played for OG, which was players' own team, and you left for EG, like more traditional, classic organization that providing to players some stability, salary, care. But things change right now, and it turns to be players' owned as well.
Yeah.
Well, does it matter for you?
I would say the reason I joined EG is because I knew it was going to be stable, and I knew that there was not so much that I would have to do personally. I didn't have to put too much thought into it, and it was a nice start for me. Like I just had to go into the team and focus on my play and being a captain and stuff like that. And now that I feel like I'm like integrated into the team, it's fine to go back to the player-owned type of thing. There's not that big of a difference. I would say EG has an advantage because it already has sponsors and stuff, which is the biggest part about it. So it's not that big of a difference. I mean, last year as OG, it was kind of hard for us because we had to find our own sponsors and stuff like that, and we started from scratch. But joining EG is more like it's already built up, so it's good for us.
But you had a similar issue choosing between Alliance and OG. As far as I know, there have been some rumors in 2015. So what were you driven by back in then?
I didn't actually choose between OG and Alliance. I was playing with both of them, and No-Till was talking with S4, and it was just like decided between them that it was better this way, that they got a Swedish player, and then I played with OG. So it wasn't really my decision. I could have played for Alliance too. It wasn't really my choice, but yeah.
Their decision to go with Swiss.
I think it was just like everyone agreed that it was better for Alliance to get like a Swedish player, and then OG went with me because it was an international squad and they had No-Till, right? So it made a lot of sense.
Yeah, but when you started playing for Monkey Business, you probably did not expect to reach that high level.
10 seconds
But
remaining.
yeah, to the end of the season, you set a certain level, right? And finishing top 12 in the international might upset you a lot, yeah? So did you manage to keep that roster somehow? Have this roster any chance to be kept or no?
The EG or the OG?
OG.
The last one?
The last one, yes, after the TI.
I mean, I think there were some issues that were going to be hard to resolve, and I think I don't think it could have been fixed. It was like a matter of personalities clashing. Personally, I didn't have any problems with any of the team, but it was just a mismatch that I think like over the time built up to be something worse and worse for us. So I think something just had to happen, and I think me moving to EG I felt like being 1 year with OG was fine enough for me. Like 1 year was good, and then I wanted to try something new, and I didn't want to do it halfway through the season. That would be pretty bad, both for OG and for the new team. If I wanted to join a new team, so I thought after TI that it was a good opportunity for me to try something else, and I also thought it wouldn't damage OG. So that's why I thought it was a pretty good time to.
Did you see this coming? My point is that was the international like this decisive moment, or maybe you decided for yourself that if we're gonna fail, I would leave. If we're gonna take top 4, I would stay. Or
no, there was nothing like that. I mean, I had a point. I think it was actually like around the last Dota pit, like right after Shanghai Major, where I was kind of sad about how the team performed, and I thought we were like not really progressing.
But you had some ups and downs.
Yeah,
Major.
obviously, there's some downs, and at that point I talked to my parents, and they said I should stick with OG until after TI, and obviously it made a lot of sense, and I'm happy I did it. And then I think even if we placed higher at TI, I would have probably still sought like a new opportunity, like a new like EG's like the contrast to OG, right? So I thought I wanted just to try something else in my career.
So it would happen anyway.
I think so. I mean, it's hard to say because obviously losing TI like changes a lot of how you think, and it's impossible to say what would have happened if we placed top 3 or top 2 or whatever. But I think no matter what, I would have had a desire to join this team. I think so. Yeah.
But still, with new opportunities, you replaced Peter in his captain position. So does it mean for you that it requires from you much effort to put into this, to capture all this stuff, not being always position 4 support, but a captain, a coordinator, and as well a drafter?
Yeah, I mean, at the start, it was obviously a bit scary or like intimidating in some way. Like I didn't know what was going to happen. I had to think about it for myself and evaluate myself if I was going to be able to do it, if I was going to be able to captain a team. But after a short while, after we played at the MDL, I realized that it wasn't going to be the same role that Peter had. Like it was more of like a unity thing. Like we would play where everyone has like a sort of responsibility, and then towards the public and stuff, I would have the responsibility for the strategy. But in the game, we all knew like who was responsible for what, and we all like shared the blame or whatever. So it's not really comparable to Peter's captaincy because I would say it's quite contrasting in that way. And yeah, it was just something different for me, and so far it's been good.
Going back to his interview, he touched upon the issue of balancing between RTs and Sumail. Like, you have 2 or even sometimes 3 core players in a team, in Universe. So how do you manage to figure this out? If someone's shouting for you, hey dude, I need help,
Yeah.
and 3 of them, what do you do?
I mean, I think it's a lot about those 2 between themselves, like between Sumail and RTC. And I think they've done a good job so far at knowing when which of them have like the game-winning role, like who has to win the game for us. Because it switches from game to game depending on the strategy and the draft, but it's hard to say for me. I haven't felt like any issues with it so far. I feel like they're like pretty open to admitting when they make mistakes, and their communication is pretty good. So